that you expect that they hear. This is the opportunity. This is the time for you to quickly just do that. They will catch up with us as we run along. And I want to use this opportunity to thank all of our co-hosts, Mr. Orpheus, Active Life, and Prof, and all the co-hosts. Time will not permit me to start mentioning our names one by one. All right. Thank you once again, Madam Selectia, Madam Alex, for this opportunity. And thank you for this. I appreciate it. All right. We're going to be learning together, even as we quickly run through our amazing opportunity that has offered us the twin promise for us to enjoy not just better health, but also good health. Before I continue, I like every one of us, I want to know if we can hear me. I'd like to hear that feedback, please. One or two persons to just unmute themselves and let me just hear that so that I know that I'm not alone.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you, Ma.
We can hear you, Mr. Taramola.
Thank you, Ma. All right. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Please, can I ask everyone to stay muted except for Mr. Daramola? Please, every of the co-hosts, this is being recorded so we can send it to anybody that needs it. Please, let's mute our mic if we're not talking. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So let's go straight away. Before us this evening is the opportunity that we've read, and I want to start with this story. A certain retired bank manager was offered an opportunity, this kind of opportunity, alongside with another person who happens to be the wife of a painter. Both of them were presented with an opportunity just as this. And in 3 months, the retired bank manager opted out, said it was too this and that, gave so many excuses, which we can fill in the gap. And he was out. But the wife of a painter, who was also presented the opportunity, as I speak to you, continues to make at least $20,000 on a monthly basis. What has happened to both of them? They were both presented the opportunity, but one of them decided to chicken out. The other one decided to take the bull by the horn. For the retired bank manager, you may say so many things that he had been living his life large before, he had it all good. But with awful same cases of even those that are actually okay financially, but they run with the opportunity. So it is not about what is or where you are as we speak currently. It's about what you see and how you see things. If the retired bank manager was really well and okay with all that is going through, and he still goes ahead to embrace the opportunity, even to help others, that would have been a win situation. But for the wife of the painter, she went all out. You may say that she had it bad, or she's feeding from hand to mouth, but she had it all to herself that I'm going to change not just my status, and also help other people. And the climax of that story was that the wife of a painter was able to bring many other millionaires into the opportunity. So for anybody coming on board that you are here for the first time, if you are here for health reasons, it's amazing. But beyond you, I want to look beyond you. We are created to serve others. We are created for interpersonal relationships. I've noticed billionaires giving out money to people doing charity. And when you ask them and you question them, they'll tell you that it is most fulfilling than when they just buy or acquire new gadgets for themselves. So it's about you touching lives, even when the money will come in the process. So with that, I want to welcome you and I even to this award-winning opportunity. And that's a good place to clap if your hands are not too big. All right, let's proceed. It is time to break the chains of ill health and poverty. And
look for data for you.
Please, can we kindly mute that person, please? Thank you. It is time to break the chains of break the chains of ill health and poverty. These are the two things that have been ravaging our world in this day and age, and it has cost to so many people. I've heard one wonderful quote while trying to understand my right from my left, that if you want to help people reduce these two bad things, give them an honest chance to earn an honest living, and you're going to be amazed about what you're going to see. So recently, I saw something that really shocked me. One of these, let me use the word street urchins, was trying to harass a driver, and that driver was crippled. And as the driver was leaving, the driver said one word. He said, "You should be ashamed of yourself that you have 2 legs and 2 hands, you are begging for money, or you are trying to collect money by force or by hooliganism. But look at him here." And that was really striking. That hooligan did not collect that money that particular day. And so a lot of people are crippled in their mindset. It's not about I have 2 hands, I can walk, or the legs are crippled. It's about the mindset. Poverty starts, it's a state of the mind. And even ill health too also start. We have people that have had life-threatening diseases, but they had the fighting spirit and they were able to conquer and do things well for themselves. It starts with the mind. All right. 20% of employees suffer from job losses. I mean, with just the recently concluded COVID-19 pandemic, it has really cost a lot of people. Many people have seen so many things that have actually ravaged them, but some people decide to keep on strong. Now, I want to quickly share this. From what I shared earlier in the beginning of our talk, you would see that the thing that happens to people, for those who actually become millionaires, they decide to multiply their efforts. Linear income is the income that would come in if you continue working. I don't want to follow the slide at this point in time. It comes in, and there are examples. We have doctors that have clinics. We have employees that do 9 to 5 job, or even in this day and age, 5 to 9, because your work starts immediately. You wake up from 5 a.m. to like 10 or 11 p.m. in the evening. And so all that, there are lots of experts that they employ what we call single effort syndrome. And you can tag them to the linear income. An income that will stop once the person stops effort. That is not a good place to be. If you are there, with all due respect, start looking for your plan B whilst you are where you are. If you are into a 9 to 5 job, we're not condemning you. I have also been there too before. So I can tell you with an empathy that it is not really a good place to be if you do not have any other plan. So you should be minding your business, quote and unquote, even as you now embrace what we do here, which is residual income. Residual income is amazing. Residual income shocks you, and shocks your bank account as well. And with financial electric shock, how would you love it where you have an income that comes in even when we're not expecting anything, but because you have created the system that would continue to generate that income from you. I mean, like our host just said, something that shook me about her, that I respect her for, that even while she was busy with family matters, her income kept coming in. And a lot of people enjoy this residual income even during the COVID-19 pandemic, where a lot of things were stalled and activities were halted. I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. It's like I want to get to a certain destination. I want to get to Abuja, for instance. For those of us who are familiar with the geographical location in Nigeria here, it's a long distance, and I decide to go on my foot. Definitely you will get there, but you're talking about, if not 6 months, on your legs. But you can employ a leverage, which is a car. You'll get there faster. How about if you try an airplane? You'll get there and it will be as though you've not even done anything. Effortless, seamless. That's what we're inviting us to. That see how our system works and start working now and continue, and even after you stop. All right. This is one of the billionaires in the world that is a financial role model. And it says if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and learn how to do it later. A lot of people, we find ourselves in what we call analysis paralysis. Many people would analyze, a lot of people have become expert talkers. You see them at newspaper stands and they can do a lot of analysis. But if you check them with a proper scrutiny, many of them have nothing to write home about. So talk is cheap. Let's do action in a nutshell. And that is Richard Branson. Richard Branson. All right. PHYTOSCIENCE will offer you an amazing opportunity of living healthier and wealthier life. By the virtue of what I do, I mean, as I'm passionate about, I get to see a lot of people that are sick, people that have so many degenerative or terminal diseases. And so recently, something touching happened. A young man brought his mother in, and after talking to the mother and the son, it happened that they had visited so many hospitals. And by the time the doctor, who was not an allopathic doctor, who is not the normal white collar code that we're so used to in hospitals, they call them allopathic doctors. By the time they were done, the other doctor who practiced alternative natural medicine, they call it naturopathy, said they had come too late. There are some things that the conventional medicine cannot do. And this is what we're going to be telling us and sharing with us today, that a lot of things have changed. People are shifting away from clinical drugs, over-the-counter medicine, which is pharmaceutical or some other things, that they are shifting away from that, and they are shifting to natural ways of reversing health challenges. And stem cell is one major breakthrough, medical breakthrough, that has come to actually do a lot of wonders regarding people's health. I've heard people say that I don't want to swallow this, I don't want to swallow that, and we'll come to that very soon. I'm going to be shedding more light on how we need to get away from all of these things and embrace the natural way. Without surgery, you will have amazing results. All right. The team, we are pioneering the business of plant stem cells to take care of your physical and your financial well-being. And these are the amazing founders. The late Dr. Tan Sri Laiktam Peng, the founder, blessed memory, and his wife, Puan Sri Elantan, who has continued with the crusade of the stem cell. And an amazing Dr. Willie To, our CEO, amazing person. All right, I'll call him a down-to-earth person. All right, these are the founders, just for you to familiarize yourself with them, if this is the first time of you seeing them. All right. I hope you can still hear me. Please, one of our two co-hosts, please just give me feedback from time to time.
Yeah, okay, loud and clear. Go on.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Mr. Orpheus. All right, who are we? Amazing company. If you are trying to check out, if you are a financial person or you have a financial background, this is the place where you place your searchlight or your microscope on us, and you want to find out who we are. I mean, the result, speaks for itself. The taste of the eating is in the pouring. I mean, you want to enjoy a good meal, the aroma should whip you off your feet. And in this, it's going to be financial aroma whipping you off your feet, and you're smiling to the bank. We're 9 years and counting, located in 51 countries and counting, over 2 million distributors across the globe, and more than 100 millionaires and counting. Generate an average of 15 million on a monthly basis. Excuse me. And then we're established in Desert Link in Malaysia in 2012. From my little research about if I want to go into a certain opportunity and I'm trying to check their financial muscle, at this point in time, I can become an heavyweight. This company is already an heavyweight, and they can lift people into a heavyweight. I mean, their plans financially and also health-wise. All right. Like I said earlier, the taste of the eat important. These are Nigerians like you and I that have to tell you and I that it is possible, it is doable. Whatever that you conceive, you can has this is Madam Emove Patient, also an amazing woman too. This is Mr. Michael Oluseye, and many other persons. I mean, this is because of time constraints and what have you. We're not going to be doing so many other millionaires that you also get to see them too. In a sneak peek. All right, this is last year. This amazing man, and you can see there are so many things that come, and one of is you could or you can own your own mobile, and there are plans that you can actually follow and get it done. And this man was able to meet that, and he drove home his car. Amazing. All right. In our company, we travel, we enjoy good time, and this was in 2018 in Dubai, and these are some of the very many that were on that team. I mean, in 2018 to Dubai, an incentive trip where it was all enjoyable and they had fun and also learned and got to get to know more about each other. And you know, they say a picture speaks 1,000 words, and when you travel, another form of education is given to you. In my own words, traveling is another form of education that is effortless, and you learn so much by traveling. For those of us that have also traveled, you can resonate with that. Now, this is some of our Nigerian people with some of our leaders too, even also in Malaysia, the leaders and even the founders too. You can see them, Mr. Jide, Mr. Bismarck, and all other leaders too that are there. And that was in Malaysia, and this is also in South Korea too. All right, these are diamonds. There's a certain level that you can get to whereby you become a diamond, and these people have paid the price, and they've earned it, and so they needed to be celebrated. And
Hello?
this is hello.
Oh, good evening.
Please,
I'm fine.
of course,
What
kindly post that person, please. Thank you. All right. So these are the diamonds, like I was saying, and they were celebrated. And this is a yearly event, which you can find out from the person that invited you. All right. These are diamond awards. We'll get to know more about this, I mean, as we go on. And like I said earlier, Diamond Retreat held yearly, where we celebrate new diamonds and even our diamonds that have also become blue diamonds and all the other shining examples of diamonds. All right. Okay, this was one that was held some months ago. I can still say some months ago, late last year. And it was an all free 3 night stay at Marriott Hotel, where you look at yourself and you say that you like to go to the toilet, where things you are treated as kings and queens. For me, you that do I still fat? I mean, with the way I'm being treated, do I still belch? I mean, have I become this? I mean, this celebrity, just like you and I are kings and queens. You are celebrated. All right. Diamonds couple hangout. One shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000, the good book says. And in our business, we also elevate and celebrate that no business will separate them, rather it will unite them the more. And with money, romance is sweeter. All right. How to earn residual income with PHYTOSCIENCE. The compensation plan. The compensation plan, I want to quickly say one thing, and this is based on experience. I've been introduced to several companies about network marketing, about how to make money, most especially how to make residual income. And with this company, I'm yet to see anyone that beats it, because the founder has been able to put in lots of experience and research, and they've been able to look at the loopholes that some other companies have, and they've been able to take that away and be able to formulate this amazing compensation plan. In another way, imagine you're doing one business and it is giving you financial returns of you doing two or 3 other businesses with the way money is being made in this company. That's one way I can explain it for you to catch it. All right, 11 ways of earning. But before, financial freedom, residual income, you travel for free, and time freedom is also promised. There are 11 ways of earning. Just quickly highlight 1 or 2 of it, or 3 as time will permit us. All right, quickly. Okay, we have direct bonus, we have the roll-up bonus, we have the key-in bonus, we have the development bonus, loyalty leadership bonus, matching reorder bonus, matching bonuses, M2 bonus, matching development bonus, retail profit. And guess what? Each of these ways of earning money, they are all big in their own rights. You can't say that this one is bigger than the other. With the way it is being structured, and it's going to be coming as you start the business and you continue in the business, you're going to be so amazed about how trickles, you may want to say it or define it that way, that trickles of this can make this large amount of money. Wait and find out. All right, the first way through which you can make money is called the direct bonus. And for those of us who understand financial percentages, this is the way to take a closer look. 13.5% to 45%. So you, as a person, you came on board as a silver, and you sponsored another silver at this, you would have made 19,382. I think I'll just say it in dollars, $32.85. And that's amazing. There are some people that are doing 9 to 5 jobs and it's their take-home pay. Now, if you, as that silver, you sponsor a gold person, you make $88, and that's a Naira equivalent. If you, as a silver, you bring in on board a platinum person who sign up with a platinum package, you make $135, and that's a Naira equivalent. And these are the take-home pays for this, for 2 to 3 months of some civil workers, or for some people that are doing 9 to 5 job. All right. Excuse me, guys. All right. So that's for that. So as a silver, you bring in someone, and you bring in someone on board. You make like $2.85, and oh, forgive me. Yes, no, forgive me. Now, as a gold package signs up a silver. It's the same $32.85 that we explained earlier on. If a silver is bringing a silver, if a gold package now signs up a gold package as him or herself, makes $177.75, and these monies are paid real time. I forgot to mention that, but that for you that you're doing a business, you are starting a business, and you are being paid instantly in real time, automated. That is a fantastic way. For some of our Igbo brethren, they relate with that a lot because they have things to do with money, or they might have one or other things, but as the money comes in straight away, you are quickly using it for other things. That's an amazing way, to be encouraged financially and to also do business, because you are assured of instant payment. Fantastic incentive and fantastic way of rewarding people. All right. So if, as a gold member, you introduce a platinum member, you are paid a whooping sum of $450, which is 234,000 Naira. At that very level, if you fart, wherever that you are, people should actually excuse you, and they should not shout at you, because you can actually pay for their next lunch. Fantastic. All right. Okay. So if a platinum also signs up a platinum, we'll get to know more about that. Listen, the money also increases too. But I want to stress something, that for all of the signups, the money for silver remains constant. It doesn't change, which is why if you're coming on board and you are interested in doing big business and real business, I would suggest and strongly suggest that you see how you can move even to the level of a platinum, which there are incentives that you will get to know as we go on. So that's just that in a nutshell. All right. The other one is matching direct sponsor bonus with compressed system. I'm not going to go into this in details, but if you check on the left-hand side of my own screen here is the left-hand side, you can see level one. You as a person, you are bringing somebody into the opportunity, and you made $3, and that's a 7% matching. That's the first one. Now your direct sponsor now sponsor somebody on the left and on the right, and the tree or the chain goes on and on like that. You can see all the percentage, all these percentages are converted to money, and you make money, and which is what I explained earlier on. This is a direct example of residual income. Like I said, I'm not going to stress more on this. Further trainings would explain this to us. All right, my co-host, I hope I'm still audible enough. All right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, this is key in bonus. We're just highlighting a bit of all of this. Silver, if you sign up somebody and you key in, you do registration yourself, you're rewarded for that. Some other companies will have employees to do that. But this one, they want you to make money and make it real good. Every penny counts, or every effort is rewarded. Right from you prospecting the person, talking to the person, and you're finished. In 5 minutes, you are done with registration and you are rewarded for that. Also for silver, if you sign up for silver, you make $2.19. For gold, $11.85. Platinum, $30. And that is amazing. All right. Peering bonus. This is one part that I like. For example, in the previous slide that I showed us, this very one, you have signed up somebody and you signed up somebody on your left and on your right. Now with this, now for example, if the person is a silver and you are already on board, you're already into the system, and you sponsor somebody on your left hand side, you have that silver, which is 73 pairing points. You get understand that later. May you sign up another new person on the other side, which is your right hand side. The company rewards you, and it's called pairing bonus. Fantastic. You have, like, let's say for example, you want to start a business, you have one truck picking up sand, and after a while you'll be able to get another truck. Of course, your money will increase. Immediately you get a third truck, you are achieving balance. That's one layman's way to present it. You earn $14.6 every time 2 persons join your organization, and that is where we call it that our company operates by binary and binary level. There are other levels. There's also the compressed bonus, compressed way of also making money, but this is that's where you call it binary. And our company has merged 2 competition plans together to serve you and I. Fantastic. You have just one edged sword, but you now have 2 edged swords to achieve the same purpose. You call down the tree faster. All right, if you're a good person, like I said earlier, the initial one we explained for silver, the same thing also happened, but this time around you earn higher. You earn $79 every time 2 persons join your organization. And in one fantastic analogy that one of our leaders has painted is like you getting the husband and the wife. Immediately you're able to get a wife or a husband, you are rewarded with the dowry. And so you get paid even when if you are yet to become a parent or a father or a grandpa. On a lighter note. All right. If you are a platinum, of course, your propensity to earn higher also increases. And at this point in time, the money, becomes bigger. You earn $200 each time 2 persons join, your position as a platinum. All right. This is the part that I like a lot. Look at 10 months income projection, the power of 2. At this point, look at from month 1, it looks as though it is not really much. For silver, for example, let's take that as our case study. Look at it. It looks as though it's nothing. But at the end of 10 months, it's really amazing. This is really, really awesome. That's to tell you how money comes in, and people have actually earned this kind of money when they calculated all of this. You can see 8,812,122 naira. Starting from 8, do not despise your days of little beginnings. The good book says that. All right. For gold package, we can see the figure before us too. The person also earns higher too. And at the end of 10 months projection, I mean, this time around, it's like you having a woman that has conceived and she's expecting to give birth at the end of 9 months. You can see this time around is going to be a financial fantastic delivery. If it's a twin, you can thank your stars. All right, quickly. Now, this is the latest update. For anyone, you might have seen the platinum and say, how can I do it? You can even start small and grow big. Now, the company policy says that if you start as a silver and you also want to become a platinum, you can sign up 2 persons in 2 consecutive months. Let me say that again. You start the business, let's say in the month of March, and you were able to bring 2 persons who are silver on your left and on your right. Of course, if you're able to achieve that, you become gold. And if you do that in the following month, which is, for example, April, I missed the part. Once you're able to achieve the first, all of this, you as a silver, and you sponsor 4 persons all together, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, the company automatically promotes you to become a gold package holder. And if you're able to repeat that action, but this time around you're able to sponsor gold on your left and on your right, in that given month, the company straight away promotes you to become a platinum member, and that is where the business is sweeter. At that point in time, it's really amazing, and that's where you should be looking at as a serious business-minded person. All right, we have this incentive that has been running for a while. It's how to achieve the free Astro car within 1 year. This you can talk to the person that invited you to give you more details on that. Because of time, we will not be able to do that. All right, these are the rankings in our business. If you done business and you were able to achieve $3,000, you are made a 1-star. For 2-star, it is $7,000. 3-star, $15,000. For diamond, it is $30,000. And we have, people that have actually achieved this feat fantastically. For a blue diamond, is $50,000. For a black diamond, $100,000. Crown diamond, $300,000. Crown ambassador, $500,000, and crown president. We have people that are even at the zenith of this ranking, and it is really, really amazing for you if you're looking at doing this business that you get ranked. You get ranked because you've not only made money, but you have also touched lives. All right, and you would have also left amazing, fantastic legacies. All right. Okay. Once you become a diamond in our company, the company takes you to another enjoyment level too financially, whereby you start earning twice in a year loyalty leadership bonus. We spoke about you enjoying residual income, so the money comes from different sorts. It's one other way to also reward you for your efforts and for your time with this amazing company. All right, so as a diamond, you're paid 2 units max per month. Blue diamond, it increases to 3 units. For black diamond, it's 4 units. For the crown diamond, it's 6 units. For crown ambassador, 8 units. For crown president, it's 20 units. At this crown president, once you're a crown president, you can imaginarily walk to the balcony of your newly acquired fantastic edifice and just stay in front of that balcony where the breeze can blow you. I like to say this a lot because it really means a lot to me, where you can go to that balcony and your house is by, let me say, the seaside, and just spread your hands outside and say, all my enemies, I forgive you. At that point in time, you're good to go. Okay. Now, there is this 90-day challenge that has been going, and people have been rewarded. People have been getting paid. People have achieved this incentives, and they've actually enjoyed these incentives. We have people that have earned $300,000, where they're able to accumulate the highest PSP within this 90 days. So we already have the first batch where people have been rewarded. Second person also $200,000. Third person, and if you become ranked within this given time, you also are rewarded too. These are incentives that to tell you and I that we can actually achieve it, and it is actually good as an incentive. Details you get from the person that invited you. All right. This is a certificate for those who have actually achieved new ranks. They are becoming old now because these are some of our leaders too. You can see a woman who is a crown president who has earned $1 million. Excuse me. I mean, her story is amazing. She was once an employee who worked with an automobile company, but now she does this full time, and she can travel to anywhere she likes. And these are our amazing leaders, Mr. Bismarck, who is a new crown ambassador. And this certificate, PHYTOSCIENCE rewards you once you achieve a new rank. Apart from the money that you get rewarded, they also reward you. And these are things that these are some these I can call them fantastic plugs that some of them stick with the people that have actually that are recipients of these amazing awards. And Mr. Olajide Olaoke, who was also a new crown ambassador too. And from what I explained to us, they've also earned and made money in thousands of dollars. All right, these are other amazing people too. Mr. Mike, we've shown some of them before, and they are black diamonds. And a black diamond is someone that has earned at least $100,000. And you know, from the rare gem that a black diamond is, it's a rare thing. So these people are amazing people. Madam Emove Patient, I hope I pronounced it right. Mr. Eragbel Abdul. These are people that have achieved these black diamond feats. Our host today, Madam Selexia, Madam Alex, also the blue diamond, and Madam Oladiran Molaratu is also blue diamond. These are things, and they are Nigerians. They also go to the toilet too, which is tell you that it's achievable and it's actually doable. Once you set your mind to do it and you put your efforts into it, things are achievable. God on your side, things are achievable. Now these are diamonds, and we'll just quickly go through them quickly. Diamonds that have actually achieved amazing feat. Oh, my wonderful friend, Mr. Victor Ejiro Emove, one of our co-hosts, Mr. Olawale John. And you can see this young lady too, Madam Faith, Madam Ibere, and Mr. Yazido. Fantastic people. All right. So that's for that. So much for that. Now, the World Health Organization has defined you being healthy as a complete state of you that you're physically fit, you're mentally, and you're socially stable. And it is really, really we can call it an academic definition, but it's so simple in the way they put it. And it's not just that the person is just sick physically and the person has an infirmity. It should be all around, which is why this company is presenting to us not just the health aspect, but also the financial aspect too. So somebody can be sick, not just physically down with sickness, but the person can also be financially sick. Now, how do we stay healthy and youthful? Going back to nature. We are not made of drugs. We're made of cells. I'd like to say one or two points that has been helping. Do you know that the stem cell is something that is really, really amazing. I'm just going to shed light on these stem cells. Like I said earlier, a lot of people are shifting away from clinical drugs, injections, and drips, and they're seeking how to live healthier without the use of drugs. Drugs have side effects. In the long run, they do more harm, and they cost you more than you want to pay. I've heard somebody tell me that she has been on metformin for like 5 years. And the last time I checked the Google search engine and I looked at what was called drug abuse, it's a drug that you have taken over 3 months. Anything that you have ingested that you're using for over 3 months is termed as drug abuse. So why would an individual want to laden him or herself with chemicals that will cost the person more? So many scenarios. I'll not be able to highlight one or two instances, but the side effect of drugs and the things that are made out from drugs is not something that one should be ingesting every now and then. And so you and I need to go back to nature. And how do we achieve that? That's one of the reasons why we are here this very wonderful evening. What are stem cells? Stem cells are special cells. They call them mother cells with this. My co-host, I hope we're together. Can I get a feedback, please? Can anyone still hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Hear you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you more, sir. All right. What are stem cells? Stem cells are mother cells with the amazing power to produce new cells that can transform to any tissue or organ in the body. And that's for that. Now, let me quickly share with us what I found out about stem cells that are actually new, that is amazing. There are some group of cells called the T cells. Human beings are made up of trillions of cells. These cells, they grow old and they die, so they need to be replaced or replenished. Now, in our body, with the body itself is amazing. The body itself is smart. The body itself is self-healing. And so in our cell structure or in our biological makeup, we have what we call the T cells. And these T cells are just there for emergency. For example, somebody has issues with diabetes and it is life-threatening. And so the person has been on drugs for a while and he or she is not getting results. But because what drugs will do is to help suppress the syndrome, or what they call it, the diabetes, help suppress the symptoms, that's what I want to say, the symptoms, and just to bring it does not remove the diabetic challenge from its root cause. It does not restore the person's ability of the pancreas to secrete enough insulin in the case of diabetes. So the person is just managing, it's like patching it. It is just like you have in a new apartment, you have feces. Somebody that just passed out feces in that apartment, and there are flies hovering all over, causing nuisance in the place. What are you supposed to do in that scenario? Are you supposed to clear out the feces and the flies will fly away, or are you supposed to take care of the flies? What pharmaceutical drugs will do for people is to start chasing away the flies, whereby the feces is still there. But plant stem cells will take care of that feces. And of course, when you take care of the feces and you mop up the place and you apply perfume, the place becomes new again. But what do you see in this day and age? People go and they say that he or she has been over using drugs every now and then. And we said earlier, we've enjoined us that we need to seek natural ways, and stem cell has come to the rescue. So the T cells, like I was explaining earlier on, they are just there in our body, waiting for you and I to activate them. And activate them simply means that when the person has a health challenge, the T cells go there as a temporary approach to help the person or to help the cells regenerate. And once that organ of the body can find its feet, quote and unquote, by regenerating the cells that are meant for that organ, since excuse me, since each cell has its own specialized cells, and these cells can actually now become the grown cells to function in that given organ, the T cells can go there. But how would you want to help someone when the person does not have any T cells to do what we call temporary cushion or to help the person? Those are the questions that we need to start asking ourselves, which is why stem cell is not a supplement. It's not over the counter, what do you call it? So it's a therapy that has been helping a lot of people regarding their health, which is why you hear people say that, oh, I'm using it. I bought it for a certain reason, for example, to take care of diabetes, and I can see my eyesight getting improved. As far as I'm concerned, that is a powerful synergy. And that's why you should not be amazed when you say that it can take care of over 200 life health challenges. So what are the potential uses of it? It can take care of stroke, blindness, deafness, missing teeth, spinal cord injury, pelvic fracture, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, all these things, it can take care of that. So with this the analogy I give to us, when you're taking stem cells, it does not only take care of the feces, proverbial feces, it also takes care of the flies. And the flies can be headache, dizziness, feeling tired every now and then, and so many other symptoms, inflammations and allergies. All these things, time will not permit me to delve more into them, because it is not about the symptoms, it's about what is causing the symptoms. It's not about what you're feeling, the symptoms. It's about what is causing the symptoms and what the stem cells can, or what you're using can do to help you take care of the symptoms. All right. What are the facts about stem cells? Everybody has stem cells. Everybody uses every day. Stem cells, they die, which is why they need to be replaced and regenerated. Stem cells also diminish with age and environmental. At this point in time, if you are listening to me and you still find yourself taking carbonated drinks, let me announce to you that it shuts down your system, your immune system, by 65%. By the grace of God, I'm a certified wellness coach and I'm still under training. I'm getting to know all these things. As I get to know them, I share them with people on a daily basis. I just learned that recently. 65% of your immune system defense is being shut down. So at that point in time, whatever is the health challenge that is prevalent in that period, in that season, you are vulnerable. You are susceptible to that health challenge. For example, if it's the season for upper respiratory health challenges, the popular cold, cough, catarrh, you are vulnerable to that kind of health challenge. So you have to be careful. So it's not about I'm just consuming stem cells, I can live my life the way I want. You must eliminate a lot of things from your diet and your nutrition, because if you are taking stem cells and you are also embracing a fantastic health lifestyle, it's also an amazing synergy. All right, introducing the plant stem cell, plant-based stem cell, Utrulus patubula, 0.01 concentration of the Swiss apple can help generate over 80%. And using this amazing technology, which is called PHYTOSCIENCE, the company Mobile Biochemistry did a wonderful research, and they've been able to bag awards to their name. And you know, that comes from Switzerland. I mean, it's top notch. So, what are stem cells? We've introduced, we've been able to shed a bit of light on that. Stem cells, they protect our healthy cells, they repair damaged cells, and they regenerate dormant cells. I want to be futuristic regarding my health. Stem cell is the bus stop for you to get to, and you're rest assured. All right. This company was smart enough to be able to sign an MOU, with that biochemistry company I mentioned earlier on, and that is PHYTOSCIENCE. And you can see, that sign up going on there with that picture. All right. It is 100% plant-based, and it's amazing. For example, somebody is starting the stem cell, and the person is saying that I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. The person will be going to what we call healing crisis. If you have anybody that is suffering, maybe the person is suffering from a health challenge, and the person started the stem cell, for those of us that are here, and the person let your leaders speak to you on what you actually need to do, because the stem cells actually work, and they work amazingly. And so when your body is seeing something that is coming to the body for the very first time, they see it as being bioavailable. And so there might be a little bit of resistance, but it's actually going to embrace it. So let the person stop and start again and continue. Just like you're slowly introducing it. You're trying to feed a toddler, with new kind of diet. They will embrace it eventually. That's for us members. All right. These are amazing products. We have the crystal cell and we have the double stem cell, and can do amazing things. Okay. Quickly, cell rejuvenation, anti-inflammation, UV protection from cellular level. If you are getting healing from at a cellular level, it's the foundational for your health. It's really amazing. Anti-aging too. How to consume a double crystal cell. You pour it under the tongue and drink lots of water. Best consume on empty stomach. And people have asked me that, why should I consume it on empty stomach? Once you are above the age of 7 to 12, your digestive system tends to slow down. And so the need for you to get things into your bloodstream faster is needed, which is why sublingual gland is there underneath your tongue for you to swallow and for you to use it. So you do not chew on it, just pour it on it and lap your tongue on top of it. And in minutes, it will go that way and enter into your bloodstream faster. Details from our upline on how to achieve that faster too. Other products, we have the Snowfield Fort, we have the Actual Plus, we have the IQ, we have the Triple Stems, and we have the H2O Moisturizer. Amazing stuff. The Snowfield Fort is good to balance the acid alkaline count, rebuild hemoglobin, excellent for sickle cell anemia, fight all forms of infection, and is good for any gastrointestinal problem. It has been said that death starts in the colon. The cleaner your colon, the cleaner your digestive tract, the better and the healthier you are. And the Snowfield can help you do that. This is like the brush that you can use to wash your body, your internal body that cannot be seen physically. The Snowfield Fort, he told the student that he took the Snowfield Fort, and the rottenness that he was feeling that comes out of his mouth that looks like halitosis was taken care of. Amazing. All right, how to consume the Snowfield Fort? You pour it into 50 and you consume it. In another way, it's another kind of, but not green liquid food. The Actual Plus is amazing. For the synergy, I'm amazed. 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices. You have all the benefits of synergy here. And so how to use it is being shown to us on the screen. And for people to actually get away from diabetes, this is an amazing thing. For you to boost your immune system, it's really amazing. So, all right, triple stem cell. These are topical products and not to be ingested. So for our skin is like the third kidney. And so whatever you apply in your skin gets into your body. And so the need for you to take care of your skin is really, really elevated here with the use of triple stem cell. If anybody has any form of ulcers, there are some ulcers that are open wounds that are refusing to heal. The triple stem cells have done wonders for so many people, and we're still counting on that. For a better and a smoother and amazing skin, you have the H2O moisturizer to also do wonders for that too. Now, why should you use our products? They are certified and they have amazing international and even local seals of approval that you can boast and beat your chest on. The much revered FDA certification is there that you can see. Our popular NAFDAC and all other ones. They allow the natural, the vegetarian, so it's everybody can use it. There are no restrictions. All right. This is one place that I'm really blown. I mean, with wonders with what the company is able to do. They've been able to tell us that if you have used our product, and in the course of using this product, you found out that something went wrong in the course of using, and you can prove it, you can sue the company to the tune of $1 million. And to date, we are yet to see anybody to make that claim. Fantastic way to tell you that the efficacy of the products are amazing. Now, product testimonials. At this point in time, I would like to just quickly tell us that your discussion is greatly advised. Some of the picture may be uncomfortable, but kindly just bear, because they are actually real and people can testify. All right, this is diabetic gangrene. Hello, are we together, please? My co-host, Mr. Orpheus.
Together, go on.
All right, and okay, so diabetic gangrene. If this was not taken care of, that leg will be amputated, and in 2 months, you can see what the stem cells can do. From our explanation about stem cells, the T cells there didn't function as they should. They didn't move into the rescue, or they were inadequate. And so with the use of the stem cells, was able to activate even the cells that are responsible for healing and speed up to this place, and there's healing without surgery. Without surgery. Fantastic. Now, this is an emotional but true testimony, and they can say that yes, we are finally blessed with twins, baby boys, ready to disturb mommy and daddy, because the stem cells in them have been activated. And that's infertility taken care of. Oh, this was your unexplained part of this was the unexplained part of the part I was looking for when I was looking for the slide. And I think these are the packages to start. I was looking for this slide. All right. If you are coming on board, you can start as the silver package, and the company will give you 6 double stem cells. And if you calculate this, it's actually worth more than the money that is being asked for you to give, meaning that it's been discounted. Okay, oh, forgive me. Before then, you can start with what we call the student package, which is 83,000 naira. For those outside Nigeria, $139.75. And the company will give you 3 double cells. It's actually a promo, because that package wasn't available before. But if you want more than the 3 double stem cells, you can go for the next senior package, which is the silver package, and that is 116,200, 193.5, 6 double stem cells. You can start with that package as well. And if you mean business, you want to move higher, you can say that, okay, let me sign up with the gold package. At this very level, you can start up with $930.95, which is 558,700. The company will give you 26 double stem cells and 4 sulfur. And at this point, the company has been so generous to say that anybody that does this package, they will be upgraded to the platinum. So it is a promo that is going on. Fantastic incentive, and very empathetic of the company to say that, okay, if anybody becomes a gold member, the person will be, just for seconds, the person is promoted to become a platinum. So you are willing to start the business you want to see how you can make money from this opportunity, and you want to start, you want to be up and running about this, this is where you can actually start if you don't want to start at this very level. And the platinum level is 1,380,700. You'll be given 30 double stem cells, 20 snow fill, 6 snow fill, and 2 actual plus. Now, these products are not they are to give you exchange for your money, and in a way, the registration is actually free of charge. But if you look at it from our analysis, from this phytoscience package you've explained to us, these are just things for you also actually start the business, either to help people or to make money. But I would say that if you, in the course of you helping people, the money comes in. The money comes in for you to actually go about your business and also to be rewarded. How to get started? Pick up a registration form from who you referred you here. Fill all the necessary details as required. Choose your package. Make your payment. Follow up to confirm that you have been registered, and pick your products. Invite your friends and start earning. And for anyone that is here, that this person is currently running a 9-to-5 job, and you are part of this presentation, I need to congratulate you. This is one of the very opportunities that you can learn on the go. You don't have to stop what you're currently doing. You can do it alongside. And by the time your business assumes, by the time your business gets to autopilot, you will be the one to choose which one you need to put as priority and put in the front burner. I hope I'm able to make your evening pleasant. Thank you. So, questions, Mr. Orpheus, please.
Hello, Mr. Dari.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Yeah, good evening, everybody. Okay, you can't respond. You guys are off.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. It's a splendid evening. Mr. Dari, please, I want everybody to give him a mighty thumbs up, love reaction, or confetti. I don't know what it is. Just make sure that you spawn the screen with some reactions to encourage this young man who has really done us proud this evening. He's been able to dish out the 21st century health and wellness opportunity that is still very, very, very secret, but we're making it unveiling it rather to many people day in, day out. I'm really, really grateful for the time you've taken. God continue to bless you. In continuance of our Zoom meeting, Zoom call, I'm sure we have questions. But before we take questions, I don't know. I sent something on the WhatsApp, on the chat group, on the chat platform. If anybody has any testimonial, I think Alex is very busy. So if anybody has any testimonial, at least just one person, and the person raise his or her hand up to just speak for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. It could be any testimony, your personal testimony. It could also be someone else's testimony. Do we have any volunteer? I still await. Don't need to be shy. Sir, Active Life, do you have any? Professor Adelio, do you have any? Daddy Otumba from UK, do you have any? Mrs. Samson Oguni, do you have any? And Mommy Victoria from Ireland, do you have any? Okay, Kemi's hand is up.
No,
Yeah, Kemi's hand is up. Let me ask her to. You can even unmute. We didn't shut down everybody. You can unmute. So, Mrs. Kemi, you can go ahead.
Yes, good evening, good afternoon.
Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, good evening. Good
Yeah.
afternoon too.
My testimony is both personal and it happens to my mother-in-law. I think she has this chronic arthritis by her weight, and she has used all sorts of things. Unfortunately, let me say unfortunately, she was staying with a medical doctor, which they would never, accept using any alternative or any therapy. They started changing drugs for her, steroids, that okay, they have to inject the place and things like that. Okay, I have gotten to know about stem cell like, let me say, maybe 2 years ago. But
Okay.
because, I'm not presently with her, there's nothing I could, try to explain her. So one of my sister-in-law now went to her and she now explained, okay, this is what somebody told her. Immediately my husband told me, I said, but you know that, so she now gave the double stem cell to the shop. Within the space of just 2 days, Mama was unable to walk at all again because, for her to leave the room to the sitting room has been a big challenge. In fact, she has to go a crane, a working crane, before she can move about. But within 2 days, she started walking about in the compound. In fact, when they told me that, oh, she is moving around now, her health changed drastically. I'm talking of a woman of like 80-something years, like 86. So she was so happy, and that was how all my in-laws started calling me that, okay, Kemi, this stem cell, we want to know about it. Okay, I know about the embryonic stem cell and things like that. So that's the first part of the testimony. So this stem cell is a real therapy that is really working. And I want everybody, like just one of the training that I attended, the platform that we should never close our shop. We should just keep opening our shop, which is our mouth, to broadcast the good news. The second one is about all these medical doctors as well. I have somebody very close to me that happens to be a survivor. It was a medical doctor, that told her that, okay, she asked the doctor that, do you believe in any of all these alternative medicine? And the doctor now said, well, I don't, but there's something that I know that it works like magic and I said, what is it? She now said, okay, stem cell. Stem cell. How do you go to know about it? Well, she said she had a client that they diagnosed that she has cancer, and the client ran away. To cut the long story short, she said by the time the patient came back for the chemo, because she will always tell people that once this happens, please go for your chemotherapy. That the effect of the chemo doesn't have a negative effect on the patient. So when she started narrating all this, and I said, wow, but the doctors actually, most of them will not accept the fact, but we are the ones. Very few of them will accept, because like that's of the case of my in-law. It was now because, the father is a professor of medicine. The 2 kids, they are doctors. In fact, when I told her and said, please, my niece, anytime you have anybody with health issue, she said, oh, Auntie Kemi, you and this all your therapy and whatever. I said, okay, don't bother. They will never accept, despite the fact that they see the raw, let me say the raw miracle. My sister-in-law is with them, but because of, maybe, I don't know whether, maybe they have signed an oath or something like that, that they shouldn't accept any other thing. I wouldn't know. But please, I just want to encourage anybody that is there. Any cancer patient or anyone that is saying, oh, I will suggest go for your chemo, but please, this thing does wonders. And I'm sure even the people in the medical line, they are still, maybe, I wouldn't say maybe they are still confused that how can this one even knock off their medical, maybe their medical technology or something like that. I did a surgery recently, and I was given a medication called morphine. Morphine is as if you are taking a cocaine. It is as if you are taking a cocaine, because they will tell you that, especially in this Western world, in the United States, they will tell you that if the pain is so much, okay, we'll suggest that you aggravate to a painkiller that is less. And I took it for 1 day. Immediately, I switched over to my Atroplus, my double stem cell. By the time I went there, they said, wow, you're looking so fine. You're doing great. You're doing fine. I said, okay, thank you. Fortunately, the doctor that attended to me, to check the wound, happens to be a Nigerian. So I just gave a flyer, and because everything is appointment. She was busy. She said, okay, I'm going to see you the next month just to to be confirm everything is okay. By the next month, by the grace of God, when I'm going to see her, I now want to chip in, this opportunity. Is it a yes or no? But most of us, we always keep our shop closed. That is, my own little contribution. But I want to encourage everybody, please let us say, even if you're in the Western world, all the United States, because I want to tell people on this platform that what they are using to boost their economy is the health factor. So they never accept anything that will not let them have their money. So even if they know this Stemcell, they will try to hide it a bit. Because imagine the surgery I told you that I went for, and they told me that I'm going to pay. Thank God that I'm on health insurance. They told me I'm going to pay 33,000. I said, now one thing you won't pay. How can I pay so much?
Dollars?
$33,000.
Wow.
So you understand, because you did a very a minor surgery that was suggested that okay, that's the person that I should do that. Okay, and I didn't want to go against them. So please let us. The people in this Western world, they believe so much. They use the health and all these and put it like that to boost their economy. So even if they know the truth, they won't want to say it. And I want to tell everybody on this platform that your health is your responsibility. Not the responsibility of the doctor, not the responsibility of the nurse. But your health is in your hands. We should open our mouth. Is either yes or no. Anytime I see any Niger, any African, I tell them, do you mind? I share. So please let us go all the way around, especially with this plant stuff. I have a sister-in-law is a pharmacist. She will say, hey, maybe because she was trained, so that do you know that our bodies are made of cells? Thank you so much. I don't want to take too much of our time because I have a question. I have a question later that I want to ask when it is question time. Thank you so much.
I really want to please let us give Madam Kemi a very powerful reaction, positive reaction you received me. And I'm really glad that you're calling from outside the country, because a lot of people keep thinking that it's a local thing. It's not. It's an internationally. Recently, I got a testimony, and I even had a testimony recently. Not testimony, but I'll share that later on, but not now because I'm. Alex is back online, so she can take over. Alex? Oh, the Otumba wants to speak. Okay, Daddy Otumba, you can go ahead, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Good evening, everybody. And good, I think, we all should be.
How was your day, sir?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
The host, the presenter, thank you for your, it was very good. My quick testimony was last Saturday. I went to a function and I happened to meet the person who I met. He was my friend as well. I met him at another function some 2-3 months ago. And I spotted his wife at that first function. It was at a wedding. And I noticed the wife was very, very ill. From her face, I could spot it. Then I called the husband and said, come. He's an allergy, educated person. And I said, please confide in me. What is wrong with your wife? I could notice his face, very dry. It wasn't like that. Tell me, please. And she said, well, his wife had cancer.
Wow.
But it was cleared some time ago, breast cancer. But now, they just went for a test and they said, what they saw, they were not very happy with it, and the cancer has come back again. And it looks like it's spreading. I said, is that all they told you? Have you been given a written note that she should come for the process whereby they'll start certain applications on her? He said, yeah, no, not yet, that they're going to write her. Okay, I said, please, let's try this product. It's called PHYTOSCIENCE. It's double stem cell. crystal cells, no field fork. I introduced those three. That's the man you must have heard me, the man I introduced it to, who quickly took those packages to his sister in Lagos. And the sister quickly, found a friend that was registered with PHYTOSCIENCE at Kenya there. So, so instead of me registering these people, somebody must have registered these people in the Kenya there. So this is the same man that came back to me last Saturday. He was thanking me because I was pressing. I said, "How far with your wife? How far is with another?" And he said, "Can you believe that he had to go and run tests privately to 6-second opinion because they've been told that the wife is cleared of the cancer. After 4 weeks that he's been using this thing, no more cancer on this lady's body again."
Wow.
So it could take a while on other people. People's body chemistry differs. So we need to endure it. We need to be able to apply this now, give it time. Some could clear within a week, 2 weeks. But my friend said his own wife, within 4 weeks, maybe it's been cleared within 2 weeks, but he kept on using the products until after 4 weeks. So before they could write them to come for the procedure, by the time they go there, they couldn't find anything again. They couldn't find anything. These products are working.
Glory to God.
Medical doctors, some of them are scared to tell you, yes, they want to use it, but some of them are using it for their patients.
Yeah, privately.
Yeah, some of them are using it. It's just that they are just worried about the
profession,
ethics, the ethics behind all of them. That's what they're worried for, and they don't want to be struck out of the medical, profession. So this thing is working, and the people should continue to, like, Lady Kemi said, open the shop. But again, Auntie Kemi, don't be using that shop. Shop means a lot. So when you say shop will mean
open your office. Open your office.
Open the office. Again, the office varies. Open PHYTOSCIENCE shop, PHYTOSCIENCE office, use those ones, please.
She was referring to the mouth, actually. Now we should continue to talk.
Let's continue to talk. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good. I use double stem cell every day.
Wow. No wonder I'm looking so good.
In the past 6 months, that's why my wife won't let me go out on my own. We go out together. In the past 6 months, I must be honest with you, I don't think there was ever a day that I didn't use that double stem cell. I use it every day. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up, with sound body, sound
energy, life.
Yeah, everything is there. Sometimes I feel like going back to bed. No, that's it. I've had enough. I'll just get up. It's working. It's working.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Because of time, I appreciate the two of you that have spoken, Madam Kemi and Daddy Otumba. Really, really, God bless you both for these comments. Some people think that sometimes testimonies are staged, prepared, pre-planned. It's not true.
Sorry again,
I've not even seen that before.
Sorry again.
Sir.
They've been looking for glaucoma since 2020.
Okay.
2020. They've been looking for glaucoma on my eyes. Up till now, they couldn't find it. And I haven't told them that I'm using some, therapy. I haven't told them. Wow. They keep putting pressure on me. They book appointment every 3 months. Now they've extended it to 6 months. Then they will bring it back 3 months again. Then now they've left me, they said, they'll keep.
Because you are free and you're healthier.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, God bless you. Please, let's give an super reactions for both persons that have spoken, Madam Kemi and Daddy Otumba. Speaking in diaspora, I really, really appreciate the speech that both of you have rendered this evening to encourage others that are really, really looking forward to getting the fact behind these stories, because there's fiction and there's fact. Some people are not sure, and to tell you the truth, when you doubt a thing, when you have doubts, positive thing, because every human being is built to protect himself or herself naturally. So when you feel, is this really true? It's your natural mechanism in your body that is telling you protect yourself. But apart from you getting that feeling, that thought, it's important for you to also do what they call fighting. And that's, if you're here today, I really want to appreciate the fact that you were able to make it down here. Take it seriously, all that we've said, and put it to action. Put it into action. I'm seeing P and K. I hope it's not a testimony, because actually we have a norm. We're going to be taking questions now from new members, not old members, new members. Because if you are an existing member, questions should be asked within our circle. We have a community for that. But this particular platform is meant for new members to ask questions, to really divulge what they feel, and if they're not sure about one or two things. And really, this is how you see your hand for the first time, but this is the norm, the process are done. You give room for people to speak. Those that are already in our community, we have a lot of ample time to discuss all those things you have as difficulties.
Yes, thank you, sir. It's not really a question, but I can save my testimony to another day. This is what is happening to me now, and I'm not going to keep quiet about it. I'm going to be making louder for people that are ready to listen. It is for me directly, but I'll share it some other time so that we can actually give time to our new comers. Thank you so much.
Please. Thanks so much. God bless. Thanks. Don't worry, you just let us know. Okay, right? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll let Alex be. For our new members here, do you have any, those that are new, do you have questions to ask? Do you have any observations? Do you have any, anything, comments, suggestions, whatever? Can we just have them, please?
Well, I want to ask about, actually, the reason I'm here is that the lady that was finished talking.
Okay, sorry, can you kindly introduce yourself first? Who invited you?
Yeah, my name is Kenny.
Okay, who invited you, sir?
Yeah, the lady that was finished talking. She's the one that invited me.
Oh,
this is P&K. I actually invited Kenny, and I'm sure he has some questions that he wants us to clarify.
Okay,
thank you.
Mr. Kenny, go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so she told me something about how wonderful the products are. And I decided to make my own little research and also try and be part of you guys today. First, I want to thank you very much for your.
Thank you for joining us.
100%, was wonderful. But at the same time, there is my specific area I'm diving to, which is infertility.
Okay.
I've not heard about it, and that's what I'm here. So I really love if you guys can really touch on that to let me know the processes, how we can go about it, and everything about infertility, and how I can get the meds where I'm right now, stuff like that. That's what I'm in this platform right now.
Okay. So basically, infertility topic. Obviously, you can't take all the health challenges in the world because of the time constraints and the numerous health challenges we have. But rest assured, it can take care of it. But I want somebody to answer this question, to shed more light on this. I'm going to call on, I don't know if Alex is, Alex?
Hello, sir.
Oh, thank God you're back. So just answer the question so I can leave it with you.
Otumba, good evening, sir. I chose to actually be quiet. I told Mr. Dare, I gave him the reign of the affairs for tonight. I'd rather be quiet and watch from far. And I was smiling when of yours was sending me a message that It was almost true. I was here. I was looking at everybody. I was listening to Mama Kemi's testimonies and everything about the mother-in-law and everything. And I want to say a very big thank you to everyone. Dare, kudos to you. Thank you to all the guests. If you're coming here for the first time, I'm sure you're going back home with something refreshing and new, something you never knew was there. Thank you everyone for coming. It's like I couldn't show my face. I told the people who came in earlier, have been drained. I'm actually so drained, but I thank God for the church is marching on. Thank God for today. So Office, please, the question, I didn't get that, sorry.
Basically, he's asking, he said he likes all that he has heard, but the reason why he has joined the Zoom meeting is to verify and clarify some things regarding infertility, that how potent are these products regarding infertility matters.
The person asking that is the person in here?
Yes, Mr. Kenny is on board.
Mr. Kenny, okay, he was one of the first callers this evening.
Yeah.
Mr. Kenny, with fertility is just not the normal thing. With fertility, it's a lot more. Most often, when it's the case of fertility, I like to hold a one-on-one with the person in question. And fertility is not a case where only one person will be liable to the therapy. Once it is fertility, the two persons involved must be actively in tune with the therapy. And there are so many things that we may not be able to ask in public.
Yeah.
There are so many things we may not be able to ask in public. So if you can reach the person who has informed you to be here tonight, if you can reach me or Mr. Orpheus, I'm sure we'll guide you appropriately. But are these therapies awesome for fertility? Yes, because we recorded a lot of successes from people having twins, triplets, single births, people who never knew they could conceive, people with azoospermia. I'm sure you know what azoospermia is. People with azoospermia having very healthy and very plentiful sperm count. People with mortality for men, helping them. The sperm is swimming to the location it is needed to be. People with hormonal imbalance, fibroids, and everything that inhibits conception. And we've seen a very healthy child to mother. We've seen a very beautiful gestational period up to the extent that even after a lot of IVF that are never stayed, this has helped a lot of people, even those who wish to go through IVF, they are carrying to term. And some were even shocked. By the time they are going for their IVF, they told them they were already pregnant, so they don't need the IVF anymore because they started the PHYTOSCIENCE therapy. So it's awesome, but there are a lot of questions there. We will need to find out so many things so we'll know how to help appropriately. Thank you so very much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. It's a camera thing, so we are going to see in camera.
Yeah, so how do I get your contact? Or anyone that is supposed to,
Alex, P&K brought her.
P&K brought her. Boomsy, I think
yes,
Boomsy can help out. Boomsy can reach me then, but I don't know how very visible that will be.
They're traveling.
But if we can.
Well, we can, Kenny is in US. We can, Mommy Alex, I just want to suggest probably with Boomsy too. Everybody, all my people are here, and I really appreciate you guys for this platform and for the opportunity. I don't know, can you actually want to confirm if this is true? I've told him a lot about it, and thank God he was able to make, today's meeting. Ma and Sas, I just want to crave our indulgence if probably we can organize a WhatsApp meeting, WhatsApp call and all that, so that we can directly hear from Mommy Alex's mouth, from Ossie's mouth, so that the questioning aspect of it can actually be handled. I would really appreciate that, because I'm sorry to say it's been a lot of stress for them. They've really gone through a lot, and I told him that I should not worry. God has answered his prayer, and this is where that needs to be met by God's grace.
Okay, Ma, you know what will happen?
Thank you, Ma.
I don't know, because of the time difference, I may be on transit tomorrow, and you can give him my number. Let him speak with me directly. I may not even want everybody you are mentioning to hear the questions about them. Okay? So you can
Thank
get
you,
my
Ma.
number.
That's what I meant. If you can get your number, that's what I
meant
by saying that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I'll send the number to you. Thank you. Thank you for coming this evening.
Thank you, Ma.
We are not taking this for granted. Thank you very, very much. It's because of you we can't say never. It's because of you we can't feel tired. It's because of you, when we feel like we're tired, we have to go back and pull the rein. Oluwaseyi, say Tabi, your hand is up. I don't know if you've been attended to.
No,
Have you
ma.
been attended to?
No, ma.
Okay, can we hear it? A quick one.
Ma. Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you, ma. I just want to know. I was talking to somebody and also wanted to know if PHYTOSCIENCE product can actually heal his brother that is insane right now. And the brother is already in Yaba psychiatric hospital, and I've told him a lot about it. And he said he just wants to be sure, so that by the time they bring him home next month, he will start the therapy. But he doesn't want to be disappointed because I've told him a lot. I just want to confirm what I've told him to
What
be
is
sure
wrong
he
with his
can
brother?
actually help him.
What is wrong with
He's
him?
insane right now. He's having mental challenges.
Hello, ma. Please, for the sake of etiquette, don't say anybody is insane.
Oh, sorry, ma.
It's okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. So, for anybody with any mental issue, anything with autoimmune, anything with neurological, anything with brain matter, PHYTOSCIENCE stem cell is awesome for them. People with dementia, seizures, epilepsy, amnesia, Alzheimer's, strokes, Huntington's, Bell palsy, name them. Even as bad as it can get, whatever the case may be, PHYTOSCIENCE stem cell will help with everything brain matter. Thank you so very much. Please let the person, when people are positive, I like it when they are positive and they address or start the therapy on a positive note. It goes a long way. Thank you so very much.
I appreciate that, ma.
Thank you.
Yes, ma.
Please, whatever you give the person, make sure IIQ is included in whatever you give the person.
Okay, ma.
Okay, thank you so very much. Please, can we quickly unmute ourselves? We can say some shout out to ourselves. You've been wonderful, everybody. You've been awesome. I'll say very big thank you to you. I'm sending shout out to Antonio Folue, Remisa, Mide, Rotkem, Queen Vivian, Kemi, Active Life, thank you. Cash and Cash Mama, good evening, ma.
Thank you, everyone.
iPhone, God day. Karen, thank you very much. Mama Victoria from Ireland. Professor Adeloye, you know you are one of my bad girls. Thank you so very much. God bless you all. Have a wonderfully blessed night rest, you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a restful night.
Love you.
Thank you.